What's up, guys? Today we're going to be ripping a box of 2000 Fleer Adrenaline. This is a hobby box of a extreme action sports themed card set, and it's 280 cards, 10 cards per pack, 28 packs per box. So I'm just going to get right into it, and we got a lot to rip. I'll give what little history and knowledge of this set I can. Admittedly, I'm probably underqualified to be ripping this. Really doing it for the nostalgia of mostly just the skateboarders. But I think it should be fun. So, to start, we have 100 cards in the set. Did a little research. There's actually only 99. They're missing 67. So 95 regular, 5 Wizards of Woodward, which is a skate park in Pennsylvania. And then we have parallels. Gold parallels at 2 cards per pack, which is pretty frequent. And then the inserts, Big Air Club, 10 athletes, 1 in 4 packs. Metal Men, 10 athletes, 1 in 6 packs. The A-List, 10 athletes, 1 in 8 packs. 10 mini posters, 10 athletes, 1 in 4 packs. Then we have autos, which are about 1 per box and 1 in 25 packs. Again, we have 28 packs in the box. And then shards, which I looked. These are rare, 1 in 160 packs. Not expecting one, but they're pretty cool. Some of these athletes have t-shirts, some have tires, like pieces of wakeboards and snowboards, etc. So compared to like modern day Panini and Topps napkin patches, this would be a fun hit. Okay, so we have snowboard, Tina Dixon. Condition is a little tough. Ooh, first pack, Rob Dyrdek. This is like the chase in the set. Looks like a base. These golds are hard to tell. So here's a gold. Not very much different than the base. A little underwhelming, but pretty cool nonetheless. Sorry, these are sticking together here. And then an A-List. Danny Way, another famous skater. Very cool. Good start here. Let's get this Dyrdek. One out of 28 done. Look at that street luge. Gold Jamie Thomas, famous skater. I believe he was in Tony Hawk Pro Skater. God, we're getting some good skaters so far. Yeah, these pictures are very cool, I think. Again, sometimes I feel like Panini can get super lazy and have no background, and if you're going to do an extreme sport, you might as well capture them with some extreme pictures. So I do think these cards are cool. Man, we're hitting all the skaters here. Ed Templeton. No bricking, but very sticky. These are 25 years old. God, I forgot that blank insert. Let's look at this. Mini poster. Okay. Louis Zamora. It's pretty cool. Different. Keep going here. Marketed this as the first trading cards to feature extreme athletes. quick Google research, seems like a complete lie. But nonetheless, I think these are true rookie cards for a lot of these athletes, because while it might not be the first, it was not very popular to have extreme sports cards. So I think this would be like the true rookie of Rob Dyrdek, true rookie of most of these skaters. Just seems like stolen valor to put that on your box, but you know, who am I to judge? So, hitting the golds as expected, but not too many inserts so far. Here we go, another skater I'm looking for. Tony Hawk Pro Skater fan, if you couldn't tell from the cards on display. Definitely a good, this is why I'm here, nostalgic rip for these types of guys. Rune Glifberg, I believe he's Swedish. Yeah, very cool. Let's get some inserts and golds of Rune. The gold of Taj. Not even gonna try that. Okay, not bad. So, some pricing on this. There's plenty of boxes available on eBay. I got this one as of October 2025 for all in eBay fees, shipping for 50 bucks. So it's, compared to most sports cards, it's a very cheap hobby box, probably for good reason. Just not that these aren't very cool, but kind of the niche nature of street luge wouldn't command too high of a price for boxes. Kenny Anderson. From what I can tell on eBay, this looks like an insert, but these Wizards of Woodward are fooling me. Base, you know, very cheap, as you'd expect, basically $1 or $2 if you can even get them sold. Probably same with golds. Sean Robertson gold, like that Taco Bell. So as you'll notice, the box was not sealed. I don't think anything nefarious was going on there. None of the boxes on eBay are sealed from multiple different sellers. There's even a seller with a full case that, you know, they have the factory seal like tape over the case. Here we go, another Rune base. I don't know why they opened the case and said all of the boxes, none of them are individually sealed. So I think that might just be how Fleer released them. Not normal in 2025, but you know, I don't think anything's sketchy. I looked at a lot of these packs and don't see any tampering. Just something to note for anyone. I assume if you're watching this video, you wanted to get some research on the set. Shouldn't drop that. It's a Danny Montoya. It's a pretty big name back in the day. So again, very few buyers. Not ripping this to make money. Should never do that with any box, but especially something as niche as this release. I don't think I mentioned, but it's obviously skateboarding, snowboarding, BMX. It's cool card. Colin McKay, another big vert name. Gold. Yeah, very cool. What else? Street luge, wakeboarding, snowboarding, skateboarding, BMX, motocross, inline skating. Yeah, they got it all with Fleer Adrenaline. These are cool. Don't really have a use for them, but I feel like kids in the 2000s would have loved those. Anyway, back to values a little. So the chase, as we got in our first pack, seems to be basically Rob Dyrdek. Star of Robin Big, Ridiculousness. He's the guy to pull. PSA has 61 cards graded in this set, and 44 of them are Rob Dyrdek base and Rob Dyrdek gold. And he does have an auto in this set as well. So, ooh, this is nice. Which one is this? It's a cool insert. So I believe the Dyrdek auto is the top chase in the product. I know I said earlier about the relics, but Dyrdek doesn't have one, so I don't think those would go as much as an auto of him. And then I also saw in August, a couple months ago, a Matt Hoffman base PSA 10 sold for $65. So yeah, and in terms of future value, I don't think there's a reason why any of these would go up either. No more MTV shows coming out, other than some more morbid events happening with some of the stars. But, these are all well into retirement, all these athletes. But I'm sure there's plenty of people that would still throw $50 for a fun rep like this. Hope I'm not the only one, man. Here we go. Big Air Club, TJ Lavin. Number 8 of the Big Air. Gold. I guess the 2 golds come at the end. Truly 2 per pack. If there's any street luge fans watching this right now, they're probably cringing, but I really doubt there are any. Nice. Hey, there we go. A-list, Rune Glifberg. Not bad. So that first pack, in terms of skaters, is good, but this is good. Let's get a Rob Dyrdek gold, and then skateboard auto. What do we say? Danny Montoya. Nice. A Matt Hoffman. Not looking to grade. Still, very cool athlete to have. I think the low value of this set, or maybe why this set didn't really take off, I think it is because of the checklist. There is a Matt Hoffman, there is the Rob Dyrdek, the Rune Glifberg, a few other guys from Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I believe there's a Raleigh. But, I mean, it's missing the Shaun Whites, the Tony Hawks, the Ryan Nyquist, all the other vert guys. I don't think there's Bucky Lasek, Bob Burnquist, you know, all those X Game guys. I think this set would have been a lot more popular and successful had that checklist been a little more star-studded. Again, not to disparage all of these extreme athletes, but when you have a niche sport, niche product within a niche sport, just basically means fewer buyers. Marcus Egg. Sorry for everyone cringing with the way I'm treating these, but trying to get through 280 cards in a reasonable time and not really looking to sell anything. If anyone is a set collector watching this, missing a base card to complete their set, just hit me up. I will mail you one for free. Hit me in the DMs and we'll send that over. Save you $50, but could be worth it. Could be worth it to rip your own with the fun we're having here. There we are. The Jeff Raleigh. It's a dope card. Flip. So I think we have hit every skater I was looking for. Would still like more parallels. That Rune Glifberg. Wow, I just spoke it into existence. Rune Glifberg, Big Air. Ask and you shall receive. Woo! Really want to keep this under 30 minutes. I know if I saw any video I see on YouTube that's over 30, it takes a whole lot. A lot of repeats. Again, 99 cards in the base set. I don't know how I feel about saving the goals till the end, but I guess it's exciting. That's what people do anyways when they rip big Pokemon packs. Tiny flowers. We got an insert. Yeah, if you couldn't tell from the back, big Tony Hawk fan. Met him when I was a little kid, went to the X Games in LA, I believe 2004. I mean, who's not a Tony Hawk fan, you know? That's what I say. Wish he was in this set, but yeah. Loved the video game, loved vert skateboarding, loved X Games, went to the Gravity Games in Providence, Rhode Island. Definitely have not been a current or a fan of skateboarding in a long time, but you know, cards are all about nostalgia. So this is fun for me. Randy Roadhouse. Came for the big name skaters that are in Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and we're doing good. Am I nervous that we haven't hit the auto yet? No. No, it's 1 in 25 packs. I got 28 here. Yes, yes, I'm a little nervous. I believe they're on card as well. Stickers, stupid stickers weren't a thing back in 2000. Mini poster, gold John Parker, gold Todd Grossman. Let's do the ungluing. Barrett Christie. I'm not nervous, you're nervous. Might be the last pack, but it might be a relic. It also might be stuck to a card that I didn't show. I'm not complaining. You guys are the one here this late in the video. Ooh, nice. Matt Hoffman mini poster. Glue stain, but that's cool. See, now I guess I like these when it's athletes I know. Still not sure what I'm gonna do with that. Big Air Club, Colin McKay. Dope. Foam pits at the Wizards of Bird. All right, guys, last pack, and I have not shown an auto. What a tragedy. I'll edit this a bit, if you can't already tell. And if I missed it, I'll put it in. But this could be a tragic box, guys. I said there was nothing nefarious with the no seal. I take it back. This guy stole my auto. Stole my relic. Danny Way, big air. All right, that's a little disappointing. It was only 1 in 25 packs, so you're not guaranteed 1 per box. Nonetheless, I had fun. Got a lot of skaters, got a lot of inserts, parallels. It's a fun rip. Like I said, you're not going to make money off of it. Don't buy unless you want to enjoy, which I did. Autos aside. And yeah, that's my Fleer 2000 Fleer Adrenaline rip. Leave a comment if you'd like to see anything else, extreme, vintage, niche, anything ripped at all. And thanks for watching, guys.